agitation. So that would be another.
But it's an antipsychotic. There are tons of side effects. It can cause permanent brain damage. It can cause respiratory arrest.
Correct. But at low doses, probably not. You've been tolerating it now just fine.
I'm not aggressive or hostile, though. There's no reason for me to be honest.
Hostile, to be quite honest.
How am I being hostile?
The way that you have interacted with me has been quite hostile.
What, since I came in here?
Since you came in here, since you came in here that first visit.
How have I been hostile? I haven't threatened you at all.
You questioned every single thing that I've said to you.
That isn't being hostile. That's being a regular human being.
I have actually never encountered a person who has questioned every single thing I say.
That doesn't make me hostile or qualify me for medication.
Right, and that... Okay, so let's talk about that. So again, that diagnostic evaluation...
You're abusing your authority. You're abusing your authority and my need to take medication mandatorily to make me make medication by calling me hostile.
So...
Because I'm questioning you.
Because if you keep focusing on what has happened...
Because what they did was illegal.
I get it, but if...
And it has consequences for me. It has consequences for me with a commitment, with CPS,
I get it.
And medication, and my reputation. My reputation as a person for something they falsely accused me of that never happened, and these are professionals that are trusted, and that's not okay.
And I get that, but I think that sometimes you just have to prove yourself by just doing good things and being a good mom and being a good member of the community. And that's it. So just,
So you're saying you don't believe me?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about that anymore. And quite frankly, I don't think that having that discussion anymore is productive to you getting out of the commitment. Because
I'm telling you somebody did something illegal to me.
So what I would suggest then...
And you're indirectly threatening me with my commitment?
What I would suggest is that you would contact a lawyer with your concerns about that, because
I don't know. It's a clear entrance to get to my brake line, like there's nothing obstructing it.
Would you say there's nothing obstructing it to where, like, it could have been an accident on the road, like somebody could have nicked it, or no, like it was intentional?
Yes, this was an intentional cut.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, do you just have a moment to speak with me?
Yeah, they told me you were out of the office and that to wait to schedule.
Yeah, so unfortunately I've had some recent medical issues come up and I'm going to have to take a leave of absence from the field. So, and I know this is really sudden, but my intent is just to connect you with services in my absence, if that's something that you would like to continue.
Oh, like you're completely done with services now, or?
Right. Like I said, some recent medical issues have come up for me, so I'm going to have to take a leave of absence.
Oh, wow. Like you can't do therapy anymore, like, period?
Right. Correct.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like I said, I know it's really sudden, and my goal is just to
This isn't because I told you about the CIA or anything, is it?
Is that they believe that your talk about the CIA is a delusion. It's a false belief.
But they exist. It's a real organization. I mean, they have a website.
Sure.
So how is that
But the question
delusional? I'm not talking about unicorns.
Is your father really involved in the CIA?
Why? I don't need to prove that.
Why would you not want to prove it? If you're talking about the CIA, you said your father is involved in the CIA, he's a Freemason. Why would you not want to prove that?
Because I don't have to prove that to be mentally stable. I don't have to prove that to be mentally stable. That's why I don't have to prove anything to be mentally stable.
Okay.
You know, if I was talking about fairies or unicorns or something crazy like that, that makes sense. But the CIA is a real organization. They actually exist. There's a website. And my father does have a government background. He lives in Washington, D.C. and works for the Department of Homeland Security, apparently. But I don't have to prove that. If I was talking about unicorns or fairies or some kind of crazy stuff like that, then yeah, I get it. But I'm not talking about something totally nuts.
Why would you talk to your neighbors about your father being in the CIA?
Why is that not okay?
It's inappropriate. Why would you go up to strangers?
Why is that inappropriate?
Why?
Why is that inappropriate?
Why do you think it's appropriate?
No, tell me why that's inappropriate.
Tell me why it's appropriate. For you to go up to your neighbors, ask for help, and start talking to your neighbors about your father being in the CIA.